So I'm a big fan of body movement and how it interacts with our body, our relationship with health, our relationship with mental health, and what we can achieve when we just move our body. I'm about to bring out to you a great advocator of that and solution-oriented fitness-like leader, Trainer Tyra. Come on out. That is one hell of an intro. Yeah. Move your body.
Hey.
Trainer Tyra.
That's it.
Let's talk about that.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So let's first, I always feel like as a trainer, it's important to hear that story. Your relationship to fitness and how you came into it. So let's start there.
Well, I'm probably the last generation that was allowed to play outside.
Yeah.
So I started off just like chasing my cousins. We ended up then going into track and like skate bombing and things like that. And you get older and life happens. You start to slow down and you realize I don't want to be this person that I'm slowly turning into. So it kind of just started from there. And I started trying to skate bomb and chase people, and it didn't really work very well. So I went to the gym, and then I started marathoning, and got old, and
it'll take you there.
And the knees didn't work anymore, and so I was like, okay, now who am I? I had no identity. I didn't know who I was because running consumed so much of my time. So yada yada yada, gym, then said, hey, if I teach, then I can always have a spot and not have to dance in the closet or like not have all the tools I wanted in a class.
Right.
So I went from there and I started teaching, and I got nationally certified. I'm a nationally certified personal trainer, Group X instructor, and a fitness nutrition coach. And that's just how it happened. It just was because I wanted to work out personally.
Yeah. And now you're not only working out personally as a lifestyle and as a business, you're teaching others how to also. And tell me about body movement and what it means to you and some of the inspirations you get with some of your clients.
I think just for me, it's a cultural thing. I grew up moving. I'm originally from New Orleans, and so in the womb I was dancing. My mom and my grandmama danced. Everybody moved. We have a family farm. It's 100 acres of steer, so people walk the land. And the idea of not moving just doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just a way to continue to be who I am and my people, and to just do it in a way that actually makes sense for me. Not everybody wants to be a gym rat. But you know what? If you just drop it and pick it up, I mean, that's hard, right? Yeah. That is burning calories, that is working your muscles, and that's just my point of view and where I come from.
Yeah.
That's where I'm bringing it, and that's the space that I'm filling up is with that type of energy.
Yeah. And let's talk about the spaces you're filling up and spaces you should fill up in our community. You travel and train, so you have events all throughout the city. Tell me about the process, how people book events and get involved.
Well, it's been one of these things where if you, I hate to steal from a movie, but if you build it, they will come. And I went to this amazing event, and it was like a brunch and an exercise thing, and it was Black Fitness, but the people were from Boston.
Okay.
And I was like, why are we flying people in to do this? This like makes no sense. And so for me, it was like, why don't you ask this to yourself? Why are you allowing people from Boston to be flown in when you can do this? And so that's what happened. I said, fine, I'm going to do this. I'm going to step up and be the change and not be the complaint.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. That's quotable.
So just from putting that out in the universe, shout out to Mercatus, did this awesome like cover of Commotion PDX, which is an inclusive community studio on 42nd and Prescott, 4522 Northeast 42nd. And they're in the community. It was built by a nonprofit, our 42nd Avenue, and they wanted to put something in the community because we know Portland changes, and we know what happens. And you don't want to be part of a thing where you see black and brown faces looking at you from the outside and not being able to come inside.
Absolutely.
So I saw they were doing that. I wanted to do this thing. It just went together. We got together. It happened. I put it on, and it's just been an emotional experience. And it's just been really beautiful. I do $10 suggested, but pay what you can. And most people in that space do pay what you can. From that, I've been on join.co. Shout out to Gwen, who's an amazing boss lady. She decided she wanted to do a platform for all the others. So it's a platform you can go and do underwater, like hockey, and go yoga, and
I know there's hiking tours. I know there's fitness classes. Join has been a great addition to the Portland market and really getting people involved in active activities.
And people are so hungry for that. They want something different. They don't want to go to these exclusive studios, and nothing's wrong with that. Let's say that. Whatever gets people moving, that's fine. But sometimes that keeps people from moving.
Absolutely.
And it's been great. And then shout out to YGB that actually found me through Commotion. Hey, Rashonda. And said, hey, we want to have you at My People's Market, which is June 30th, 12 to 8 p.m. It is family friendly and free at Rose Quarter Commons. And I was like, are you serious? You want to have me at this amazing thing that I went to on my own after finding it and like, I want to go, and signed up and got the little ticket. It was like an Eventbrite at that time. You don't have to do that this time. And was just mesmerized. I felt like I was in the middle of a wonderland.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I spent all my money.
That's happened.
And ate all the stuff and drank all the things, and it was just like incredible. And then the fact that they actually were looking for me was just that, like, from that thought, I felt like the little girl that had the dream. To hey.
And there's something powerful in that when you open yourself up to opportunities. You have to create the space to be allowed to enter, and I think everything you've done, what you've been inspired to do from your spirit, doors will continue to open up for you. For our audience here and our audience at home, how can they get in touch with you and get involved in some of your classes?
Awesome. So I'm on Instagram and Facebook. It's Trainer Tyra. I'm the brown one. And also join join.co, commotionpdx.org. Just Google me. You'll find me. I'm popping up in your Facebook anyway, right?
All the time.
You see me with the...
Well, let's talk about that. My band, we could utilize them for everything, right? Do you want to show us some moves before you head out of here?
You gonna break it down with me?
I'll break it down with you.
All right, let's go.
I'll do the best I can.
On your feet, let's go!